Hello again, everybody. Second Tech is here in the Atakline for this Wednesday, July 19th, 2017. Everyone's having a great week thus far. I've had a couple of great things. Went to a wrestling show on Sunday, a local wrestling show in Detroit, XICW. Check them out. I was wearing their Best in Detroit shirt on my wall review this past Monday. If you watch both my sport-related material and this show as well. You may have noticed that. But I also had a gig this past Saturday. It was another grad party for a girl named Christina Weymouth. I've actually done parties for her family before. So, and it was very interesting. Her brother's two parties were both on Sundays. She was on a Saturday. But the same kind of vibe as at her brother's parties in 2009 and 2014. Laid back, mostly drinking and just chilling. And that's what most of my grad parties have been lately. Mostly chilling and a tiny bit of dancing. Only line dances got some people going around like 8 o'clock. But it was mostly a little country vibe, couple country requests from Mary. And classic rock dominated, along with some new stuff as well. But it was a chill, fun evening this past Saturday. We were supposed to have a gig this upcoming Saturday, the 22nd. But the gig canceled on me last minute due to insufficient funds. Didn't have enough to pay me. So, understood, hope for the best, but we were looking forward to it. It's for one of my aunt's friends. I had to say no to a couple gigs for it. I couldn't get another gig, so I just got no gig this Saturday. Third cancellation this year. But, brush it off. We got next gig next Saturday, the 29th, unless that cancels too. I don't want them to get canceled. I need money for my vacation. To couple state fairs in Prince's house this August for my birthday. So, there you go. Now let's move on with the entertainment news the last few days. Starting with your number ones. Number one movie kicks us off. And debuting at number one is the last installment of the newest reimagining of the Planet of the Apes series, War for the Planet of the Apes. Unlike other sequels this year, which has mostly underperformed than their predecessors, this Planet of the Apes is on par with the weekend the last movie did. 56 million. I think the last movie made about 60 million. So close to it. Didn't underperform like the other sequels this year. And not much competition this week. So it gave all Planet of the Apes easy shots to be number one. The only big competition this week is Girls Trip, the rated R girls comedy with Queen Latifah, Tiffany Haddish, Vivica A. Fox, and Jada Pinkett Smith. That could be okay, but I don't think it's going to be a big number one. I don't think it's going to threaten War of the Planet of the Apes. Then we have Dunkirk and Valerie, a couple sci-fi films coming out this week. But I think War of the Planet of the Apes will remain until it gets knocked out by either Atomic Blood or that stupid Emoji Movie for the weekend of the 28th. So, we'll see about that. Number one's Billboard. Good news. We have a new number one album. It's Jay-Z finally landing at number one with 444. Of course, last week DJ Khaled reigned supreme for a second week as Jay-Z's album sales weren't counted because for the first week, the album was only available on Tidal, his premium streaming service. Those sales were not counting. But then last week, the album was made available to all other digital platforms with the exception of Spotify. So those sales on Apple and Napster and of course regular stores counted this week with Jay-Z getting his 14th number one album, extending his own record for the most number one albums among solo artists. Behind them is Bruce Springsteen and Barbra Streisand with 11 chart toppers each. Among all acts, solo or groups, Jay-Z is now still second place with 14 overall over the Beatles' first place, 19 number one albums. And also, Jay-Z also furthered another record he already has with the most debuts at number one, as all 14 of his albums have debuted at number one. Bruce has the second most debuts at number one on the album chart with 8. But despite Jay-Z getting number one big debuts, though, from 21 Savage, the young up-and-coming rapper's debut album lands at number 7 Well, the Issa album was a second album from alternative rock group Friends of Taylor Swift, Haim. Debut at number 7 with their long-awaited second album. I got the name of it. Oh, Something to Tell You. So, that's the good news. New number 1 album. The bad news is, damn it, still number 1 for 10 weeks. Despacito. Still reigning supreme. Ed Sheeran's still in the top 5, though. His former chart topper for like 8 or 9 weeks. Has tied a record for the most weeks in the top 5. Wow, that's crazy. He's still there for that long. 27 weeks in the top 5. But a new song is trying to kick off. Despacito. Going up to number 2, a new peak, is the latest from DJ Khaled and Rihanna. In Bryson Tiller, Wild Thoughts. I heard it a tiny little bit. It's not bad, but it's no We Found Love. We need a 120 beats per minute song. At least I like Kesha's new song, Woman, even though the F word may get it no airplay. And speaking of Kesha, she got some good news. Yesterday, she's named as one of the artists on the iHeart Music Festival, happening again in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the weekend of September 22nd and the 23rd, taking place at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. I think first couple years as an MGM Grand, but since T-Mobile Arena opened up last year, it's now the host event. They're calling it its most diverse lineup yet. Well, if you're a rock fan, you're screwed. The only closest thing to rock is 30 Seconds to Mars on night 1 and Kings of Leon on night 2. Way to be rocky. Alternative rocky. But you got some country folks on basically both nights have like a pop act, an alternative act, a kind of a rock act, a country act, pop acts in between. Friday night will feature Coldplay, The Weeknd, Chris Stapleton, Pink, the oft-mentioned 30 Seconds to Mars, Dave Guetta, and Harry Styles. And this is the nighttime lineup. Saturday we have DJ Khaled, Lord, Kings of Leon, Big Sean, Miley, Niall Horan, Thomas Rhett, and special guest she's being noted as Kesha. There'll also be daytime performances on the Daytime Village with young up-and-coming chart toppers like Migos, Halsey, Flume, Little Mix, French Montana, Niall during the day, because some people have performed at both stages. I think Miley did one year. Her sister Noah will be appearing on that stage along with Bleachers, Kelsey Ballerini, Judah Lyon, BB Wetzel, Chico's All Time Low, Khaled, the singer, and Julia Michaels. Both stages will be streamed live both days on the CW app. Of course, CW is a big partner of iHeart stuff. They broadcast not just a 2-hour special of iHeart Festival every year. They also host a special every year chronicling the Jingle Ball in New York City. Because it airs a 2-hour primetime special, 2-day 2-hour specials each, on October 4th and 5th. Ryan Seacrest will be hosting the festivities for the 7th year in a row. So they got a lineup announcement for the iHeart Music Festival. I think the daytime was already announced, but the nighttime fully announced. So there you go. Speaking of festivals, festival happened this past weekend. Classics West. Of course, we got Classics West and Classics East. Classic West took place this past Saturday and Sunday at Dodger Stadium in LA. And next week, it'll be at MetLife Stadium. The lineup will be the same for both weekends. Day 1 was the Eagles performing without Glenn Frey, with his son Deacon replacing him, also Vince Gill, and a guest appearance from Bob Seger filling in for Harder Tonight, the song he co-wrote on the Long Run album. And night 1 also featured Steely Dan, minus a member because he was sick, and the Doobie Brothers. Night 2 was headlined by Fleetwood Mac, alongside Journey and Earth, Wind & Fire. That's the lineup for both days for the Classics East at MetLife. And Fleetwood Mac performances got some decent reviews for the most part. Yeah, they hadn't performed in a bit. So first major appearances in a while together since we have had Buckingham and McVie doing their own thing, Stevie Nicks is continuing her solo stuff. She had a solo tour continuing into this year from last fall. So the Mac got back together for this. And to cap off their weekend before Classics East, they are honored by Musicares as the first group ever to receive the Person of the Year recognition. Of course, it'll be kept with a ceremony that happened the weekend of the 60th, yeah, you heard me right, the 60th Annual Grammy Awards this upcoming February of 2018. Of course, the Person of the Year event is a fundraiser for Musicares that generates support for Musicares programs assisting musicians in need of housing, transportation, instrument or equipment issues, medical treatment, food, and other services. They enjoyed previously honored artists like Bob Dylan, Sir Paul McCartney, Sir Elton John, Bruce Springsteen, Aretha Franklin, Bonnie Raitt, Quincy Jones, and this past honoree for 2017, Tom Petty. As I mentioned, Fleetwood Mac's the first group. Mick, in a statement, saying that it's a tremendous honor to be the very first band ever to receive the Musicares Person of the Year award. Independently and together, we all set off on a journey to spend our lives as artists, musicians, and songwriters. None of us did it alone, and there were plenty of helping hands along the way. So we applaud and celebrate Musicares' guiding principles of giving musicians a helping hand and a place to turn in times of need. We are very appreciative of this recognition. Neil Portnoy, the president of the Recording Academy and CEO, also had a statement saying that our 2018 Musicares Person of the Year tribute is a celebration of firsts. The first time our annual gala will be held in New York City in 15 years, because the Grammys will be in New York next year after being in LA for so long. I think it'll be in LA in 2019, but New York next year. And the first time in the benefits history that we will honor a band. This excitement is only matched by the genuine thrill and privilege of paying tribute to Fleetwood Mac. Of course, no artists are set for the tribute yet to do cover songs for Fleetwood. I guess Cheryl Cole might be involved, but because she's done some stuff with Fleetwood in the past. We'll see who will get to do the honors to pay tribute to Fleetwood Mac this upcoming February in New York as the first group to receive the Musicares Person of the Year recognition. Congrats to you, Fleetwood Mac. You definitely deserve it. Especially getting it on the 40th anniversary of Woomers. Well, I know next year is 2018. But this year's, of course, the full-on 40th anniversary of the album release. But next year's the 40th anniversary when they actually won Album of the Year for Woomers in 1978. So, there you go. And that is it for the Atakline for today. Thank you so much for watching. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. See you later. Bye-bye.